Hey, welcome or welcome back, race fans of the present and the future. We are at Calabogie again, in the C6R this time. Sim racing allows you to live out your wildest fantasies, including crossing the Canadian border. So here we are. Lights lighting up. Lights going out. Oh, nice screen freeze, just as I needed.
Clear left.
I wasn't sure I was entirely clear there, so I hesitated to claim the line. Rob's in the grass. That gives me a little breathing room behind. Don't think I lost much of anything. Checking up here. A little bit of a concertina effect. Accordion effect, whatever you want to call it. Why do some people use different musical instruments for that metaphor? I always thought of it as an accordion effect. Then I heard concertina effect. I was like, yeah, that's kind of like an accordion. Makes the same point. Conjures the same mental image. Hey, it's amazing how much better this goes when you take the right line. Cool. Ooh, too far inside. And those guys just absolutely drove away from me out of the final corner. Guess that's where I'm losing a bunch of time.
Yellow flag.
Too much curb there. It's not really a sausage curb, but it is pretty big and very slick. Not worth driving on. Risk versus reward is definitely not in your favor there. A little bit of throttle on oversteer to help us around the corner. Augie doing a little bit of sand maintenance there. One valid complaint about this track is it is very hard to pass on. Really tough to make a clean overtake on this track. It's a little bit narrow in a lot of places. It's always turning. It's just tough to line somebody up and get the move done cleanly. I am still cutting that too close, and it's costing me time through the corner. Can't carry the same speed in or out.
Well, that was at 156.1. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Greg getting it done. Nice. Augie followed him through. Good job, teammate. Follow Gas300 on Twitch for more sim racing action.
Okay, Pasha, you're gaining on the car in front. The gap's now 0.6.
Best I've taken that this race.
15 minutes left until your apexes. Wait for the chances to come, mate.
Well, you say that, Jim, but it's only 20 minutes.
Your tyres are cold, watch out.
Ah, ruined it. I even shifted up to third to try and reduce the oversteer. Still stomped it. Well, at least I'm under 156. Just barely.
155.9. That's your quickest lap in this session.
Oh, that's too far. A little bit of pocket sand for whoever's behind me. It's now Rob. Something happened to Emiliano. He didn't start in front of me. Or he didn't start behind me, that is. I don't even remember what my starting position was. 8th? Have I made up a position?
8th place. We're seeing minor wear all around. Yellow flag, caution.
On your right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Nice one, Pasha. Nice move, mate.
Had to pounce on that. That was just absolutely handed to me. I couldn't let it go.
Just done a 151.6.
Absolutely obnoxious.
You cut the track. Keep it nice
Yeah,
and
yeah.
tidy. Yellow flag, caution. Keep digging. This isn't over yet. P6.
There we go. There's a proper line. For once. Had to jump off the throttle there. I could feel the rear end coming around.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Oh, that's not the line. So many of these corners are like blind over crests kind of thing, where you just have to know where you're going. And if you guess right, you're fine. But if you forget and miscalculate it,
Yellow flag.
you're flying off on a trajectory that is not favorable and does not match the way the track goes.
You just done a 156.0. Alright, Pasha, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Halfway home, fuel looks good. The gap behind is now 1.4.
Did Augie get by Greg? Wow. No, damn it. That's how I gained the position, and now I'm about to lose it if I'm not careful.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Uh-oh. Oh, Augie. Russell has left. That was lap 6. I'll be interested to see what happened to him. Not generally one to quit out on races, unless something terrible has occurred. Well, rather suddenly P5. I'm okay with that. No team orders here. I'm rooting for Greg. Just trying to keep up with him at this point.
The gap in front is now 1.7 seconds. Yellow flag.
No practice, not a good idea. Yep, for sure. Calabogie is a place that punishes you for not practicing. Particularly this closing complex. These decreasing corners. You really need to know the limits of the car going into the race. Big battle behind.
Behind is reeling you in. The gap is now 1.6.
He sure is. Greg is driving away. It's funny, I whipped up a setup for this car for CTMP, and it has turned out to be universally applicable since then.
Okay, Pasha. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
Oh, that was a dumb mistake, and now they're going to be on... Oh, Rob's around! Oh, Rob oversteered out of the hairpin. Tragedy befalls my orange brother. Almost lost the rear end there coming into the final corner. Brings Emiliano up to P8.
56.2.
I think we have 3 laps to go. Can I hold Juan off that long? I'm not sure. I'm just glad I don't have to be super paranoid about my tires going red. It's bad enough that the softs wear too fast. I also found that I'm faster on the mediums anyway. So it just makes me wonder what could have been in the rest of the season where I've been saying, oh, surely the softs are going to be faster. Had I gone on mediums, where might I have finished in those races? Greg is absolutely nailing this. I don't want to jinx him. Two to go. Oh geez, don't look at the timers, dummy. Look at the track.
155.4. That's your best lap in the session. Two minutes to go. 2 minutes.
Uh-oh. Nope. Oh. Ooh, Greg must have had a moment. He's much closer again. There he goes. Because I had a moment. I just gotta hold on to the car. I think the guys behind are busy battling each other. As long as I don't bin it, I'm kinda okay.
Alright, Pasha. 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Maybe I overfueled. You think? All right, white flag, white flag.
Slap.
Hope this final lap goes better than the Audi race here, where I gave away my position. coming up to where it happened. Did okay that time. Ooh, that fight is absolutely brutal behind me, and it's saving my butt.
The gap in front is now 2.1 seconds. P5.
Oh, this warms the cockles of a team boss's heart. Slowing down for the thumbnail shot.
Clear right.
Well done, Greg. Oh, man. That was amazing. Oh, well done, buddy. Oh, P4 for teammate Greg. P5 for me. Just hanging on.
On your left. Clear left. Car left. Hold your line.
Oh, man, that was awesome.
Still there. Clear left.
Team parade! Team parade! Ate the wall. Oh, no. That's not good for the handling of the car. Oh, man. So good. I think that
What's your
makes us
speed limit
plus
in the
3
pits?
on the night. Well, I finally had a race where I didn't screw myself. And it all worked out. Awesome. Exactly the way you want it to go. Such a great finish for Greg. I'm so happy for that. He, he's had such rotten luck in so many of these races. See him finish ahead of me, P4. Game crash. No, why? Was it at the start? Oh no, he's gone. Look at that. 2 of you were out at the start of the race? That's really strange. Oh, yep. Popped in, popped out. That's so strange. Greg, man, what a race. You were awesome. You just drove away from me, too. Well, let's try to pause this while Emiliano's in the shot. There he is. All right. There we go. Let's do the thing while we can. We'll begin, of course, as we do, with the number 97. Primary orange and black. I haven't replaced the tires with real Michelins, mostly because I didn't notice at the time that they were the URD fake Michelins. That's really funny. But, yep, ALMS badging. Always remember Laguna Seca 2009. Always remember Guard Duck Forever. So there you go. Barely got into the race. Well, that's good that you at least got in. Here's Rob Russo in the number 13, orange and black. Obviously, a great livery if it's orange and black. The excellent 3D effect on the license plate. I always go into that, but it always impresses me. There's Russell Sobey in the number 73. Always good to have one of Russell's liveries in the race. And Russell himself, of course. Too bad about the no practice. There's SRS TV in one of the stock liveries. Mark LaJudas in the unnumbered blue checkerboard car. Kind of a, this is like smooth jazz David Broomhead. It's not Technicolor. It's just a cool blue. You know, just chill out, but still checkerboard. Martin Smith running a livery that I believe is off of Race Department, but it's a nice one, and I believe a real team. Lack of sponsors give you 2 seconds a lap. Absolutely. Juan Ilanes in the number 15 golf livery. I like this one. Did I say golf? I totally said golf. It's golf, everybody. Golf. Golf livery. Let me go drink some Martini and Rossi. There you go. Man of the hour, Greg Scheimer in the team car. The black, blue, green, orange variant of the zero bandwidth livery. Follow Gas300 on Twitch for better sim racing action this evening. Look at that. Yes, sir. No team orders here. That was straight up pace. Well done. Messed up his toe and had to go to the ER. That sounds like a not fun evening. How do you have to mess up your toe so bad you have to go to the ER, though? Yikes. Anyway, here's Emiliano Videla before this game crashed again. In the beautiful number 5, Gran Turismo Panama, fully sponsored livery. This is a team livery this season. All running the same color, just different accents. And we're back to me. PC crashing issues while streaming. Well, that's no fun. Well, people should follow you anyway, just on general principles. Long story, he old. Yeah, well, I get that. So let's see what happens here. Besides Emiliano popping out again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And he's not there. Man, what a disappointment. So I, in fact, started 8th, was immediately 7th. Nice clean start. I saw Rob go wide immediately and was like, yes. Not to poo-poo on Rob's race, but it did give me a little bit of breathing room, which I desperately needed. There's Emiliano starting from the pits. At least he got back in the race. Oh, my. Want to see this from inside Rob's car. Spotter going crazy, I'm sure. Wow, okay. Did it work? Russell making it stick. Wow. Well, the difference between brave and crazy is results. Yeah. Whole lot of trust on both sides of that one. Yeah, this battle behind me was nuts. Whoa. A little bit of that moment of oversteer, and Rob is right back on him. Oh no! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That could have been disaster. If he had kept that going, I mean, that was very much like the accident that Jay and I had at New Jersey, where I hit the grass and oversteered towards him, and then he was coming out of the corner on a normal line, and we just... This time it worked out. Kind of a little bit inside there. I just target fixation, followed him across. There's a lot of interesting stuff going on in this race. Zoom. I mean, we could definitely watch all 20 minutes again. It was that close. Oh, Russell. Bonk. Well, that's not going to help. The Gulf was Juan Ilanes. So I think that's where the next big action is going to be. Hey, what's up, Juan? Great drive tonight. Bad luck falling behind me, but I was definitely feeling the pressure as you were catching up. Another couple of laps and you would have been right back by me again. Showing the team car on this channel. As you do. This was a great battle. I really enjoyed watching it the whole night. I do definitely want to see the pass that Greg makes on Juan. Because I was too busy controlling my own car, but just barely saw this coming up. Ooh, showing the nose into the kink, going onto the grass, holding onto the car, shoots into the inside. Asserts the line and drives through for the place. Augie follows through for 6th, I think, at this point. Maybe 5th. What a move. Let's see that again. Sorry, Juan. Don't mean to belabor this point, but this was amazing. How close this was, and it just sends it up the inside. And then we'll watch it from Augie's car because he sets this up beautifully to follow through. Pick a side, pick a side. I'll follow him now. Okay. Ooh, and it fades across the track there. Uh-huh. Just to, now I want to see this from Juan's car because this must have been pretty scary. Oh, got the braking point all wrong. That's what sent him late into the corner. Oh, and then you're on the grass. That is the worst. You're just completely trapped. Completely trapped. Car gets all squirrely, and then your left side tires are stuck on that edge between the grass and the pavement. They can just get locked on somehow, and you just can't break free without spinning the car. Ah, it's so frustrating. There you go. Was it on the same lap that I got through? I think it was on a future one. I felt a little bit bad about the scavenger move, but I had to take it. I'd spend a moment admiring the Gulf living on Juan's car. I was just barely keeping touch with you guys. Throttle on oversteer coming out of the corner, everybody drives away. At this point, things calm down a little. But not by much. A little pocket sand thrown in the face of Rob coming up behind. He also takes the same line. I really like this mod. I mean, I loved the cars when they were current, but this really captures the sound, the look, the just overall badassery of the C6R. I never did see them race in person. I have seen the C7R in person, and my goodness, it's quite the experience. I missed out on seeing the C8s last year. Hoping to get out to VIR this summer. Or this fall, I should say, now that the race has been moved. Ah, here we go. So let's go back to, well, let's actually just watch this from Juan's in-car, see what happened. He just goes a little bit wide into the sand, loses him just a tiny bit of time, and now here I go. Seeing the opportunity. Gotta seize it. Gotta go for it. And that, of course, traps him on the inside, compromises his speed into the corner. Oh, caught the curb as well. Had to back out of it, and through I go. Sorry, man, had to do it. I could not pass up that opportunity. So then we're a little spread out for a while. Now, which lap is this? Are we coming up on... This is 5. So let's go to lap 6. And I want to see what happens to... Oh, Russell's already in the pits. What has happened? How long have you been there? How long have you been here? Oh, since a while ago. All right. Oh, I see. You just did 3 laps. And it's like, okay, I'm done. Did the 3 laps to get the score. And it was like, nah. Alright, fair enough. Almost died at 8:20. Actually died at 9:20. Alright. Oh! Oh! Whoa, baby! What a save. That just feels fantastic when you get it right. Well done. And then at 9:40, whoa! Of course, now the tires are completely roasted. Were you on softs or mediums? That's the other problem with softs. If you screw up, they just roast instantly. Mediums. Well, that prolonged your life. Yeah, I did this too, but got away with it. Oof! That's a pretty mighty smite there. Yeah, I got away with it when I did it. Somehow. I don't really know. I guess I just didn't hit the grass. I just turned in just a little bit early. Car's a little pre-owned at this point. Let's get back to the midfield action. So at this point, things are a little bit spread out. And then, oh, I see what happens here. Greg has a moment. Let's see what happens here. Oh, just gets a little bit loose, cuts across the grass on the inside. Whoa, baby. How in the world did you live through that? Let's watch that from on board. Bit too far to the inside. Oh, the downshift kicks it around. And then, whoa, back on the pavement. Gathered it back up somehow. But it allows Augie through. So at this point, we have Team Zero Bandwidth in 5th and 6th, I think. Through the kink. A little bit more throttle on oversteer. Boy, that badging on the rear end of the car really pops on the black color scheme. I like it. Ooh, flirting with disaster getting out that far to the outside. So close to the grass. Meanwhile, there was another battle raging behind me. Emiliano's catching. Rob and Juan are going at it. So let's continue. Where do we catch up to Augie? Oh, meanwhile. Here we go. This is Juan, Rob, and... oh, that's Augie. Hang on a minute. Where did he end up behind us? Yeah, took the oh, sliding outside, got the understeer coming over the crest. Got onto the grass, and it's so hard to slow the car. Managed to not hit anything, avoided the wall, well done. But the scenic route definitely cost you some time there. Let's watch on board now with this pretty amazing save, to be honest. Just turned in a little bit late and not enough. But somehow managed to miss that wall, missed the embankment, and got away with it without an incident point. And then staying to the outside to let Juan and Rob through instead of jumping out in front of them. Absolute pro strat there. Don't want to cause another incident like I did in the Audi race. So yeah, at this point, Greg just sort of stays in front of me, and the real battle to watch is behind me. I saw some of this in my mirror and could not believe my eyes. You guys were close. I really am going to end up watching the whole race here, aren't I? It was just that good. What did I put in for fuel? I had 50, and I was grossly overfueled. I think I had just under 10 minutes of fuel left at the checkered flag. So I had half again as much fuel as I needed. Yes, and Emiliano, catching up from behind. Oh, Augie going wide through the corner there. Can't get a view on the TV camera. Let's see what happens here. Oh, carrying too much speed into the decreasing radius right. Follow that left stripe out of the corner. That does give you a nice exit here, though. 5 minutes to go, it told you were short. That's interesting. I've been fooled, though, a couple of times because I have the, like, always hold a lap in reserve tick box checked. Or checkbox ticked, whichever way you prefer to say it. And so when it says I might be short, it's like I might be short for that extra lap. But I always just pay attention to that anyway, because sometimes the race unexpectedly goes that extra lap, and then I'm like, glad I saved. Here's Rob and Juan going at it, just behind. And this battle is like a second behind me, so... I'm like, yes, keep fighting. It's the only way I'm going to hold this position. This battle is the only reason I held on to 5th place, because it slowed Juan up just enough to let me stay in front. Yeah, do the math. Round up to a lap, and then add a lap. Yeah, that's pretty much what I do as well. I like round every step of the calculation in the favor of more fuel. Man, Emiliano just getting closer and closer. Let's watch this from his car. This will give us a good view of the battle itself and of how fast he was catching. Because like you were saying, you had a podium pace car. And just the game troubles. Yeah, this is starting from the pits. On like a, 5 or 10 second delay from everybody else. Who cracks first? Well, I think I saw Rob spinning. Was it here? He had some big, yeah. Oh, what a heartbreaker. Let's see this from inside his car, because it's gonna be one of those terrible, slow throttle oversteer moments. Yeah, oh, dang. There's just this tiny crest. You're coming up over this hill, and there's just the tiniest little crest in the pavement here. And if you're turning under power and you hit it just right, or just wrong, I guess, the rear end just lightens up that little bit, and the whole car just goes around. And that's what happened to him here. Just whoop! Slowest, most agonizing spin ever. Doesn't make it to the wall, at least, so he gets it turned back around very patiently. Doesn't spin it again. But yeah, oh, terrible. It's so frustrating. The number of times that almost happened to me and didn't, I was very lucky. And then there were 3. So patient. At this point of the race, with all that frustration, to be that patient through those corners. Amazing. Emiliano's that good. He's that good, folks. And there I am at the head of this train, just absolutely sweating bullets. Like, yes, please keep fighting. Please? Please keep fighting. Oh, here we go. Huge run out of the corner. Augie sees him in the mirror. Leaves the room. Full send over the crest. And through to keep the place. That's good stuff right there. From both drivers. I mean, Augie leaving the room. It's like, I'd rather lose the place and not get killed. Maybe have a chance to get it back. I wasn't gonna fight it too hard. Yeah. I mean, I have those moments where somebody who's clearly faster than me finally catches up, and I'm like, you know what? We're gonna lose so much time if I fight this. Particularly early in a race. You're just like, you know what? Forget it. Now, if it's the last lap, screw it. I don't care how much faster you are. You're not getting it. Yeah. Barely keeping the car on the track as it is. Why do you need pressure on top of it? Look at the trail of dirt I leave behind me as I go down the straight. And just as mad as Emiliano must have been at this point in the race, just seeing how smooth his driving still is. Oh, big wiggle over the crest from Juan. Emiliano just not quite close enough to take advantage of it. But seeing how smooth this line is and how careful he is and how patient through all of these decreasing corners. I would never, ever be able to keep my mind that clear to be able to do this after that much frustration. Like, never. My brain would just be boiling at this point, and I would just stuff it in a wall. Maybe even on purpose, I don't know. But to be this cool under that much frustration, fantastic stuff. Oh, whoa! Oh, wow! Oh, that was terrifying. Let's see this on the TV cam. Coming through the brake point, and oopsie daisy, what brake point? The absolute hero move from Augie to sacrifice himself to not kill Emiliano here. I mean, sportsmanship award goes to... Look at this. I'm gonna hit him. Nope. Well done not killing Emiliano there. That would have been icing on a turd cake. If after all that work to get into this position, to be killed by somebody missing a brake point behind you. This track, I mean, you're constantly turning. You're never driving in a straight line on this track. You're always turning, and so any lapse of concentration, you're just dead. And you're lucky if you don't hit something along the way. I think this might be white flag. Yeah. So final lap now. Now we'll admire it. We have, in fact, watched the entire race again. I just can't get enough of this stuff. Right down to the crest there. It's such a treacherous corner because it narrows. It's over a crest and it kinks left but then turns right. And you just have to practice. Whoa! What a move right at the end of the race. Does it stick? Let's watch it again from inside Emiliano's car. You could see this setup all the way from the exit of that corner. Show the nose, then yep, I'm actually going to do it now. Holding that inside line somehow. How did you hold that tight line? I was struggling to keep the normal line. Good setup? I guess so. Oh, Augie behind us. Oh no. We missed the real action back here. Oh, just gets the exit line totally wrong. Oh no. Oh no. It's like, that's not corner exit. Oh. Yeah. Getting back on the accelerator here. You're watching the battle ahead. There are two corners. You go through this one. It's like, oh yeah, this is where it opens up. Oh wait, no it's not. Oh, tragic. Oh no. You're running such a good race until then. It's just like you miscounted the corners. You thought you were on the next one and just like, okay, I can drive out of this. No! The Gene brain melt. The last... No. See, Gene's final lap downfall was always fuel. I was the dependable one for the final 5-minute brain melt of an hour long. Like, if you were in a 60-minute race with me, all you had to do was stay within 10 seconds of me, and you could just wait for the end of the race, and I would just die somehow, in some completely absurd way. It didn't make any kind of sense. I would just brain melt and just fade away and smash into something. Well, look at that. And Greg with the hero move, slowing down for the thumbnail. You were like 3 seconds clear of me, dude. Slowing down for the thumbnail across the line. Awesome stuff. Well, thank you. This is what makes good YouTube, folks. Go team. Ooh, I wonder if I can get the flag stand in the shot, too. Oh, there's nobody up there, though. See if we can get the camera angle or the zoom good enough to get Emiliano in the shot, too, because that's a nice one. How are we going to do this? Head on or kind of this oblique? I kind of like this, but I want to get more of the cars in the shot. If I go this way, it kind of messes it up. Let's just do this. Let's just do this. Oops, wrong way. There we go. That'll work. That'll do. We get Juan's Gulf livery in the back, too. Yes. Whoops, that's F7. That's F8. Oh, and we want to go on photo mode too. Get a nice, get a slightly nicer color balance. Oh, it's already rolling in photo mode. I keep forgetting to switch to photo mode, or switch out of photo mode for the races, because it is much more intense on the graphics card. But yeah, let's see what it looks like from this angle. See if we can get the cars. Maybe like this. Nah, too much separation. Got to do it from this side. There we go. Zoom out a little bit. Nert. 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 Maybe a little bit of this. Yeah, let's try this too. Maybe this will be the one I use. Boop. That works. That works. What a finish. So good. All right. Let's check out these results, because this was way better a finish than I ever had any reason to hope for. Let's see. Races. Calabogie. Good turnout tonight. 11 drivers. Would have liked to have a few more, but Calabogie is sort of intimidating to people. Mark with the clean win, 151.5, absolutely obnoxiously faster than everybody else. 2.5 on Martin Smith in second. What a drive from you, by the way. 10 seconds behind Mark, but 3.5 ahead of James Leader, who holds on to third place with just the one wall tap. Little kiss. Greg Scheimer, P4 clean, 92 points. Yes. Yes. Finally a good finish for you, man. So happy for you. You've had such rotten luck in so many of these races to come out P4 clean. Great stuff. No team orders here. Greg gets the P4 points. I come in behind in P5. Completely against all odds. There were so many people who were so much faster than me. I mean, you can see in the lap times. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, 3 of the 4 cars behind me had significantly faster best laps. But just capitalizing on you know, every little moment. Emiliano P6, Juan P7, Rob P8, all clean, but with just these tiny moments. Emiliano, of course, starting from the pits, still managing to come up to P6. So you passed half the field, by the way. Passed half of the field to get to where you finished. That's a drive. Juan 7th, Rob 8th. Augie back to P9 with the tragic moments hitting the wall there. Oh, my goodness. But great job staying clean and you know, endangering and then immediately saving Emiliano's life. Missing that break point. Jay Gabriel P10 and Russell Sobey out early, but ran his 3 laps and with only 1 incident still comes home with 75 points. So, you know, sometimes the best strategy is to cut your losses and take your points and go home. So well done there. A slightly boring looking lap chart, but this is not the story of the race. Wow. That was a good time. Wall contact shouldn't count. All clean in this series. Well done. This is not an easy car. Like, it's got some quirks to it that will send you into oblivion if you don't treat it right. So Mark, the Riverside race was a bit of an aberration for you, but 3 out of 4 ain't bad. 383 points on the season so far. James Leader second with the win that Mark didn't get last week. He is now 6 points in arrears in P2. Emiliano Videla, 21 points back in P3. Augie Phineas, P4. This was a bit of a freak race for you because you're generally in the top 3 or 4. Keeping that incident count low. staying in the hunt. 3 points back from Augie, though. An uncharacteristically good drive for me. P5 sends me up into a tie. A tie with Juan at 346 points. 3 points behind Augie. That is an incident points difference between the three of us. So this appears to be where the action's going to be for the final 2 weeks of the season. Rob Russo, P7, about 20 points back. Still not out of it. Greg Scheimer with a huge P4 result tonight in 8th place in the standings. Only 2 points behind Rob, so that's going to be a fight to the end. Russell Sobey and Jay Gabriel 10 points apart in 9th and 10th, and Martin Smith skipping a race, still in 11th at 260 points. And then we have a bunch of people who haven't run any races. So, yeah, some really, really close fights in the season-long standings. And we're going to probably... Well, I mean, MoSport is clearly my favorite. But Watkins, Glen, and Road America, this car on those tracks is just going to be so damn good. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, it's so nice. So there you go. That's the results. And wow, what a race. So happy with that. I feel so lucky in where I got to. Getting to see all that action in front, and then just capitalizing on opportunities, not making my usual number of mistakes. Your first SRS win was at Road America in the C6R. Well, we shall see, sir. I want to know what Mark has been putting in his coffee this season, because holy crap, he is so much faster this season. And he is just absolutely killing it in this series. So well done, buddy. And yeah, Martin Smith, great driving tonight. Congrats on your P2. Won your first race on SRS at Watkins Glen. Interesting. A lot of people loving these two tracks. And also, I have wins at Watkins Glen and Road America in different cars. So, yeah. Last two races of the season, this is going to be good for a lot of people. If just these regulars show up, even, it's still going to be a good race. These tracks, by the way, I don't know if anybody's noticed, this is the arrangement of these tracks in order of length. So New Jersey, the shortest, MoSport next, then Riverside. The Riverside spike layout is third shortest. And then Calabogie, Watkins, and then Road America, obviously the longest of the six. So, yeah, the race is on for the rest of the season. Look, by the way, at these incident averages. Less than 1 point for everybody except Russell and Jay and Martin at the back. But the top 8 places in this championship, under 1 for incident points, and we have 3 people with none at all. That's why I'm here. Like, that's why I'm still racing here. Is that you get these people together, we race together all the time, we know each other, we trust each other, we're very careful, very respectful, and it stays clean like this. And so many of these, oh yeah, you had the bad week at MoSport. That's where all of this came from. So you had none tonight, right? And probably none at New Jersey, but MoSport was just not to be. And it's really frustrating when you have a superb season, but then there's that one, it's like, that one terrible race. It happens in real life too. People have these stellar seasons and then have just one crappy race and it ruins the whole thing. But only here for the safety rating. Yeah. So, yeah, that's where I think I'm going to leave the sim racing portion of the program. Not sure what I'm going to do afterwards, though. I think I'm just going to, well, I don't know. I might do some Final Fantasy things later on. There's not that much of the night to still do stuff in, but we'll see. A lap car driving into the side of you for no reason in New Jersey and then sending it tonight. Yeah, it happens, man. But yeah, so next week at Watkins Glen for this series, I might try. Oh my, the mini challenges at Tor Poznan. I might have to download the car just to try that sometime this week. Let's see. I missed. I'm so mad. I was actually, since I had today off, I was gonna run the TT Asia race at Spa, and then I forgot. Like I was setting something up on the other computer, and just forgot that it was 10 o'clock, and completely missed it. So let's see. Feldberg on Thursday for PSR. I don't think I've ever run Feldberg before. Might give that one a miss. TT America at Silverstone. Please, people, please show up on Friday and Saturday for this race. It's been a little lonely. We've had good races, but last Friday was 6 people. The last 2 Saturdays have not gone official. And in fact, this past Saturday, Mark Lejudas was alone on the registration with 10 minutes to go and dropped out. No one was there for the session start. Not a soul. On a Saturday night. It's just, wow. So please, everybody, if you can race Friday or Saturday in the TT race, it's such a good car. And it's at Silverstone. I don't even like Silverstone, but I love the car. I'm totally going to be in at least on Friday. If I can be, I don't want to jinx myself because the universe loves to crap on me in the worst ways. But it's such a good car, and just nobody's driving it this season. And I don't know. Like the American and European time slots have been fine, but the American time slot has just been... the people who show up are awesome, but it's just been a handful of people. Yeah. It's a surprisingly bad time slot for people because, either there are a lot of people who are working weekends or people who are just like, I finally have weekend time. I'm not going to be sitting here doing computer things. So, I don't know. Maybe we need to give up a YouTuber slot to have another race. But, I don't want to give up any of those either because those are always fun. Let's what's GTP doing tomorrow? The A86 at Road Atlanta. Is that the full course? Yep. I think I would have done the short course for this car, but yeah, good times. Enjoy. 20 minutes on Friday and Saturday. I don't know. I don't know what would solve it, to be honest. I really don't know what would solve the attendance problem. Maybe move it back an hour? Would it be better at 8 instead of 9? Is it just too late for people? Do people not want to waste primetime weekends? I don't know. I don't know how to solve it. I just hope we can. Interesting stats, by the way. I just hit 7:05 with tonight's race. I'm so close. I really, really want to get my incident average under 2. It would be such a massive achievement for me because it's been over 2 for so long. And you know why? I've had several attempts to drive Nordschleife and getting 10 incidents or more. And for my first 2 or 3 seasons on SRS, my incident average was like 8. Because, spoiler alert, I was really bad. I mean, really bad, like super bad. And yeah, I think for a while I was running with about an 8 incident average. So it has taken me 3 years of racing, and learning the tracks and learning how to drive a race car, to slowly whittle that down, to finally be close to 2 is such a massive achievement. And I know there's plenty of people out there. It's like, ew, a 2.08 incident average. That's huge. I'm like, I know, but if you know where I'm coming from, it's like these people who are like, I weigh 250 pounds. Like, that's pretty heavy. It's like, yeah, but I used to weigh 600. Like, that's kind of the situation I'm in. I'm like one of these, huge runaway obesity people who has finally gotten back to 200 pounds and feels great about it. So that's kind of how this incident average fight has been for me over the course of my SRS career. So let's hope to get under that 2.0 mark. That would be huge. And of course, if luck really shines, looking at my 60th podium, maybe this season sometime, maybe not. But yeah, we'll see. Anyway. I really don't know what I'm going to do with myself for the rest of the night. So if I stream it, I'm going to cut this here because that's kind of the end. It's a nice, logical place to leave this. And if I figure out that what I'm going to do is stream something else, then I'll just sort of magically reappear somewhere. But that's going to be it for tonight for this. Thanks, everybody, for coming out. What a fun race. Everybody here. Such a great battle on the track. And it was so good we ended up watching the race again immediately after. That's why we do it. That's why we come out here, is to have fun together. And we sure did this time. So thanks everybody for that, and thanks for sticking around and watching with me, and keeping this community together and keeping this fun alive. So let's do it again sometime. Ciao.